Welcome to the Threshold, the place of the intuitive, the mystic, the contemplative, a place to strengthen the connection to your intuitive core through mindfulness and inner wisdom. I'll just pose a question today. What would it mean if life was about you? If you took every opportunity you were given to share who you are at your core? Let's talk. Now, when I was reflecting upon the new year, January 1, which is in a couple of days now, a week, a little over a week, I got this message. And what I was told is that there are going to be lots of clearing this year. Don't hold tight to anything but the truth at your core. That's a biggie, isn't it? Because this year is about letting go of what prevents you from being your true self. This is a year to focus on you, not in a self-centered, selfish way that excludes everyone else, but in a way that really truly connects you to your core. This is your year to become strong in who you are, to shine your best self into the world, to clear the way to the truth at your core. That's big stuff. But I have to say the really cool thing, when you connect to your core, your relationships with others, the sacred, really with all of creation, they become better. When you show up as your best self, you encourage others to do the same. And to use an 80s phrase, win-win. Now, committing to a year of self isn't as difficult as it sounds. I'm going to invite you to breathe. Don't get, oh my gosh, what does this mean? Don't get stressed about it. Remember, you have 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days. Okay, so you have fewer days and a week less now, but you've got all the time that you need to strengthen the connection to your core. And just remind yourself of that. You have all the time you need. One of the things to remember is that life is ebb and flow. And during this year, you'll have moments when you truly connect. Moments, when you feel disconnected. And moments when you aren't even aware of your connection. Whatever you feel is perfectly okay. A lot of awarenesses happen on the path to strengthening your core. And sometimes it isn't until you look back that you realize, man, I wasn't even aware at that point. So it's a learning experience to see how you can make yourself more aware. Now, how do you begin this journey to self? First, be aware that you've always been on this journey. Own your journey no matter where you find yourself. And that's important because where you find yourself is vital to where you are going. Then try this. Get in a quiet space. Breathe through the moment. And then really intend that your breath flow to your core. Become part of that flow of your breath. And then ride the breath to your core. Once at the core, just notice. Use all of your senses to gain a clear picture and create this picture based upon what you sense, what you hear, what you see, what you smell and taste, what you feel. Just really get an idea of what is there at your core. Ask these questions or questions that come to you that need to be asked. Does my core have a particular color or colors? What is its texture? Is there something else that you're noticing? Just notice whatever calls to you about the core. It could be a sound, it could be a taste, it could be a smell, it could be visual. Create a picture of what you see. And this image can be a word description or a visual image. Again, it can be whatever you're called to make it be. Remember, this is your year. Create in ways that really work for you. Next, really celebrate using these questions, and again, others if they come to you. Ask yourself, what do I like about me? How do I more easily connect to my core? Remember, this is about you, what works for you. And then recall times when you liked yourself and when you've really felt connected to that core. Then be with this knowing. Celebrate your connection to this wonder part of you. Celebrate the person that shines forth from the core. Again, celebrate you. This is the year of celebrating you. Add this celebration to your visual or your word drawing. Now, the next part, I'm really going to ask you to really get into yourself. I want you to ask yourself, what do I yearn for? How would I like things to be different? Don't fear what surfaces. Don't get frustrated or angry or anxious about what surfaces. Just be with whatever arises. And when you're ready, add your yearnings to your drawing. So maybe what you discovered makes you uncomfortable. Maybe it fills you with exhilaration. And maybe you feel a bit of both. Notice that whatever you feel, it's okay because you're on a journey of awareness. It's about naming where you're feeling and not judging where you are. It's about noticing but not judging. You're on this wild, wonderful trek that grounds you into the incredible you. Let's take this journey of self together in 2022. Ready, set, manifest. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. Additional resources are available at vanessafhurst.com. If you really are yearning to make this the year about yourself and you need some help, as a contemplative coach, I would love to work with you either as an intuitive reading, a one-shot, or schedule time for us to meet throughout the year. But whatever you do, I want you to consciously and intentionally make the year 2022 about you. Have a terrific day. Namaste.